Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Deborah Green. Thank you for watching. You guys like my thinking glasses? They're awesome, as you can see. They're the best thinking glasses in the world. I know I look ridiculous, but I cannot help it. I love them, so yeah, bear with me. The reason that I wanted to do this video is because I wanted to talk to you guys really quick about some spells that I do, that I don't do, that I agree, that I don't agree on, some books, and where you can find different types of books and different types of information, especially if you're just starting or you just want to do a ritual. Just remember that these are my personal opinions. I don't want you guys to think that my opinion is 100% correct, because each pagan and each Wicca, they do different stuff, and they have different ideas and different ways of doing their stuff. So just remember, this is my personal opinion. For example, love spells. I have never done one, and I really don't agree on them. I don't call them love spells. I actually call them obsession spells, because I don't think you can create love out of magic. I do think you can create obsession, and it can get like really, really dangerous. So I have never done one. I literally, and this is not joking, I had a roommate that offered me $3,000 for me to do a love spell for her. I'm not joking. And she put the $3,000 in the kitchen table, and I said no. And I'm going to tell you why. Once you're doing a spell for somebody, even though it's for that person, this is my personal opinion and what I believe in, the energy who's, moving the energy is the witch. And sometimes who gets the blame and the bad karma is the witch most of the time. I have a rule. I don't harm anybody around me, and I don't do love spells, because when I'm creating that obsession to that person, I'm taking away the free will of that person. So for me, that's harming them. I don't condole it, and I have never done it. I will never done one, and I don't practice it. Other things that I really don't do are like hexes and create bad luck to people and things like that. I'm a strong believer of karma. I believe if you do good, you get dharma, which is, a lot of people said good karma is not such thing as a good karma. Karma is, to put it in black and white, karma is the dark or the bad, and dharma is the good. If you do good, you don't receive good karma, you receive dharma. If you do bad, you receive karma. That's the way it is. I believe if I do good, then I will receive good dharma. If I do bad, then I receive the bad karma, to put it in those terms. So I have never jinxed anybody. I don't practice it, anything that I don't feel comfortable with, or something that is to harm anybody. I know a lot of people do rituals to teach people a lesson, not in a bad way, just to educate them. I do that, but it's a different way, the way that I do it. For example, if someone stole money from me, I will do something to them, and this is like the type of ritual that I will do. For example, the thing that I will ask in my ritual is for that person to remember what it did, and to feel guilty for what it did, and in order to for that person not to do it anymore to another person and doesn't repeat the cycle. That's the type of things that I normally will ask. I will not ask like, oh, I want them to have the worst luck in the world so they can learn something. No. I know people do it, and I respect them, but it's not the type of type of way that I do my magic and my rituals. A lot of common questions that I ask is like, where I buy my books, what type of books that I use. The books that I have bought they were in Borders when there was open, and then in Barnes and Nobles. I bought any type of book. It doesn't matter if it's pagan or is it Wicca or it's like a calendar, or is it to. I saw this book that I really really want, and it's like a recipe book, and it's all about spells, and I love it. The spells that I use, I find a spell that I want, and most of the spells I actually fixed. But I do find a lot of information. I love using candles and incense in my rituals. So I always find the incense. I always have two incense. One that I like the smell, and the second one I like to find it that it can help me with the type of spell that I'm doing. And the colors that I use in my candles is the type of candle, the type of color that I need in order to make that spell to work. And that's what I do. That's how I fix my own spells. I always feel really comfortable fixing them. And if you have never tried a ritual or spell, go free. Feel free to practice whatever makes you comfortable. Like sometimes people like to follow the spell 100%, and it works for them. And another people don't even look for spell. They created them, and it worked for them. There's some spells that I have created that I use. There's some spell that I look for information. According to opening circles, I had to be 100% honest here. I think if I have opened a circle, have been like twice. I don't know why. It's the way I do things. Sometimes randomly, I just really want to do a ritual. I really want to do a spell, so I just go find my things and do it. Let's see. Type of clothing. I have never used, no, that's a lie. I did use a specific type of clothing for one group spells that I did with one of my closest friends. Other than that, I just use the clothing that I normally use, normal clothing. Sometimes I always take a shower before every spell that I do, something personal that I do. So yeah, it was gonna be like really short video about like simple things that I do. Later on, then I'm gonna divide different videos and like the way that I settle my table when I gonna read the tarot, the type of spells that I use, like more profound and more information. This was just like a resume of the different things. So question of the day: what type of spells do you do? Do you do love spells? Do you do hints? What do you do? What is your opinion of them? Do you open circle? Do you close circle? Do you follow the spells according to the book? Just tell me what you do. I don't mind, and I actually like when people have different opinions because I love knowing what other people think. So yeah, just leave the comments or questions down below, and I think that's about it. So, blessed be, guys. Blessed be. Have a good day. Bye.